happy Friday, fifth graders. We're finishing off our week this week with comparing and contrasting two articles that we've already read. All right, so we're working out of our mentor text. I remember characters develop relationships. And we're going to focus on two characters. The first character is in the tryout. Now, if you remember, we read this earlier this week about a girl that's trying out for the soccer team. Okay, and the second article that we'll take a look at is the star in the strawberry patch. Okay, that's actually a story that takes place in the past about baseball. Okay, so we're going to focus in on the two main characters. Okay, in the tryout, we had Hannah. And in the strawberry patch, we had Aki. Okay, so those two stories. Now, if I were you, I would go back and reread both of those stories to remind myself. Or the other option is you might have annotated the text. And you can go back and reread what you underlined or the notes that you wrote to help yourself remember the stories. All right, and then we're going to respond to the following question. All right, and you'll find this question in your Schoology folder. But we're going to compare and contrast Hannah's character qualities in the tryout to Aki's in the star in the strawberry patch. What similar qualities do they have? And how are they different? All right, remember, that's what compare and contrast means. So how are Hannah and Aki similar? And how are they different? Right, and if you remember right, you want to make sure that you use evidence from the text. So you might answer this question with, Aki and Hannah are similar, and then explain. And then you could say Hannah and Aki are different because, and then go on to explain. All right, this probably will take 3 to 4 sentences to answer because you're gonna give the quality, maybe they're both nice, and then give evidence that supports that. And then you might say they're different because, you'll have to decide what the quality is. How are they different? And then you're going to give evidence from the text. All right. So overall, fifth graders are getting so much better at explaining your thinking and writing in complete sentences. So continue working on that when you answer this question for today. All right. And then the second piece of our work is working on vocabulary or making meaning of words. Okay, so the words that we picked out of the two stories that we read this week are starred, cleats, introductions, nimble, heave, and patch. Okay, so you're going to find the definition of these words. And you can go back and find the word in context, write your own definition. Or if you choose, you can look the word up in the dictionary and write the word there as well. And then use the word in a sentence. Okay, and remember, there's always the option of finding the sentence in the story and using that sentence as your sentence. And not only are you completing your sentence, but you're also helping yourself understand the definition of the word. All right, this list of words is in Schoology, so you can see the list there. And then let your teacher know if you have any questions.